Tenerife is one of the 7 Canary Islands. It is part of the province of Santa Cruz de Tenerife, the capital of the province being on the island.
The other province in the Canary Islands is Las Palmas de Gran Canaria, with 899.833 inhabitants. Tenerife is the most populated island of the Canary Islands and the second most populated island of Spain, after Mallorca. The flag adopted by the island is that of a white St. Andrew's cross on a navy blue background. This is due to St. Andrew being the patron saint of the island. Geologically, it grew up from a volcano, the Teide. This volcano has had many violent eruptions over its very long history. The most recent of those eruptions took place in 1909. Island capital is Santa Cruz de Tenerife. Other important cities are Puerto de la Cruz, La Orotava, Arona, Adeje and San Cristobal de la Laguna, all in the north of the island. Also important town of Candelaria, where they worship the patron saint of the Canary Islands, the Virgin of Candelaria. The island is currently dependent on the tourism industry for much of its income. Tenerife has 2 international airports, one in the south near the centers of tourism in Playa de las Americas, Costa Deje, and Los Cristianos, and one in the north. The biggest tourist attractions are the volcano Teide, top is more than 3,000 meters above sea level, and the Loro Parque in Puerto de la Cruz. Loro Parque, Spanish for Parrot Park, or Loro Park is a 135,000 square meters, 13.5 hectares, zoo on the outskirts of Puerto de la Cruz on Tenerife, Spain, where it houses an extensive and diverse reserve of animal and plant species. The park was conceived as a paradise for parrots and has developed over the years into one of the biggest attractions of the Canary Islands, with over 40 million visitors. Since 1972, when the park was founded by Wolfgang Kiesling and opened on 13,000 square meters, 1.3 hectares, with 150 parrots, it has grown to 135,000 square meters and is home to some 4,000 parrots representing 350 species and subspecies, as well as many other animals. This parrot collection is the largest in the world and makes the park one of the main references in the study and conservation of these animals worldwide. Other records the park has set include largest dolphin show pool in the European Union, the world's largest indoor penguin exhibition and the longest shark tunnel in the European Union. The park is only the second place in the European Union to house orcas. Citation needed. The owners of Loro Parque have constructed another park in the south of the island called Siam Park, which opened in 2008 and claims to be the biggest water park in Europe. In addition to dolphins and penguins, some of the other creatures on display in the park are chimpanzees, western lowland gorillas, emperor tamarins, California sea lions, Asian small-clawed otters, meerkats, red pandas, jaguars, white tigers, lions, pygmy hippos, capybaras, giant anteaters, American alligators, Galapagos tortoises, African spurred tortoises, exotic fish, seahorses, and various sharks. Loro Parque also presents 10 bottlenose dolphins, including 3 caught in the 1980s off Florida and 7 born in captivity. Masca is a small mountain village on the island of Tenerife. It was originally a Guanche settlement before the Spanish conquest in 1496. The village is now home to around 90 inhabitants. The village lies at an altitude of 650 meters in the Macizo de Teno Mountains, which extend up to the northwesternmost point of Tenerife. Forests including cypresses and palm trees abound. The village lies at the head of the Masca Gorge. The trail from the village down the gorge to the beach on the Atlantic Ocean is a popular, though strenuous, hiking route, which takes about 3 hours each way. Masca is at 650 meters altitude, about 100 inhabitants. During the day it is overrun by tourists, but in the early mornings and evenings it regains its authenticity. Masca is a mountain village in the west of Tenerife and regarded as the most beautiful and picturesque village on the island. Candelaria, also Villa Mariana de Candelaria, is a municipality and city in the eastern part of the island of Tenerife in the province of Santa Cruz de Tenerife, in the Canary Islands, Spain. The city is located on the coast, 17 kilometers southwest of Santa Cruz de Tenerife. The population is 25,140, 2010, and the area is 49.18 square kilometers. The town is noted by Catholics in Spain and Latin America as a place of veneration of the Virgin of Candelaria, the patron of the Canary Islands. The most prominent building is the Basilica of Candelaria, which includes the sculpture of the Virgin Mary, Virgin of Candelaria, and mural paintings. Also highlighted in the square, statues of the 9 Aboriginal kings of Tenerife. In the times of the Guanches, the region was part of the Mansayado, or Kingdom, of Guimar. A cave is situated around Candelaria. The famous Festival de la Canción de Candelaria is one of the most important festivities on the island. It celebrated its 10th anniversary in 2005. The Playa de las Teresitas is an artificial, white sand, tourist beach located north of the village of San Andres, Santa Cruz de Tenerife. Originally the area of the beach consisted mostly of stone and rocks, with a small strip of black sand. It was divided into 3 distinct parts that had different names: Tras la Arena, closest to San Andres, Los Moro in the middle, and finally the area bounded by the ravine of Las Teresas. There was a private spa in the middle of the beach, and the area was also used for surfing. Above the beach were farms and orchards, growing bananas, mangoes, tomatoes and avocados, that provided the town with most of its income at the time. Saya Park is a water park in Costa Deje, a coastal suburb in Tenerife, Canary Islands. Saya Park features a Siamese, Thai, theme. The park was opened by the Princess of Thailand Mahachakri Sirendhorn. The principal owners are Wolfgang Kiesling and his son Christoph. A second park is planned for the neighboring island of Gran Canaria. Saya Park's construction started in 2004 and cost €52 million, $58.7 million. Originally stated to open in May 2007, it has endured construction problems. However, the park finally opened to the public on September 17, 2008. The park's plans also originally included a roller coaster, but the park has opted to focus on developing the first phase of the park in order to open the park as soon as possible. Siam Park includes Thai theming on all of its rides, park buildings, and restaurants. The park's 25 buildings are the largest collection of Thai-themed buildings outside Thailand.